This way here, and I kind of said I'm not gonna prep, but at the same time, I don't think it's gonna take much effort to prep, so I'm gonna do it anyway. All right, we're gonna do a witch start at first. So witch. Okay, you won't get Elementalist until like later on, but it doesn't really matter because you're not gonna add the points. I'll show you the progression. So first, you're gonna pick up Fireball from the ground and get Arcane Surge. You wanna just level to here. You're not going to use Rolling Magma. You're only going to use Rolling Magma until you get Elemental Proliferation. The moment you get Elemental Proliferation, you swap back to Fireball. So keep Fireball in hand and level it as well. So Fireball Proliferation. Okay, I'm going to just put this level 1. I'm too lazy to show you everything. So reason being is Fireball Elemental Proliferation has lower single target, but you're pretty much just counting on Ignites, right? Ignites are the only thing you really do care about. So these two together, you have a reasonable chance to Ignite. And what you're going to do is just Ignite bosses and run around circles. But what it's better in compared to Rolling Magma is clearing trash. So you can just shoot more Fireball at the white pack and they pretty much all die. And if you need extra damage, you drop Flame Wall. So I suppose 1, 2. I'm also too lazy to do this in detail. And hold Flame Totem or Holy Flame Totem. Oops. These two will be your single target. Fireball is just for clear. Okay. At some point you're gonna be around here. I think by here you get to Brutus. You should be doing him fine. And then eventually you're gonna path all the way up here. Oh shit. Eventually you're gonna path all the way up to here. I think this is where you do Merville. And then you should have Combustion. So your Ignite chance is pretty good. It should be reliably igniting. Okay. And you just need this as a 3-link. Only Act 4, then you maybe get a 4-link. So at Act 2, then you get a 4-link. Let's go up here first. You have more Ignite chance. With this, you should pretty much cap Ignite, I think. So this is 25, this is 20, this is 25, and this is 30. So 100% Ignite. So 30, 25, 25, 20. Yeah, 100% Ignite. So like that, 100% chance to Ignite. Add here, I'm sorry, not add here. Add here for this, just more damage with hits for your Holy Flame Totem, and then here. Right, and then you should be doing Act 3 like this. Also, if you get a falling, you will get a Cruelty Gem, so yeah. Meanwhile, Holy Flame Totem, you can just add whatever supports they give you damage here. Not very important, just letting you know. You can do it with no link as well. Oops. Okay. Wait, give me a second here. Okay. All right then. For your first lab, you have kind of two choices. I actually favor Golems more, but I don't think you have Golem access early because you only really get Golems maybe end of Act 4, I believe. So close to end of Act 4. So I actually am more in favor of this. Helps you deal your fizz, helps you deal with fizz mitigation. Fizz mitigation is a huge problem early on. And this allows you to just pretty much swap the Wave of Conviction. You can draw Fireball and just, you should pick out a Wave of Conviction somewhere and then, yeah. So you Wave of Conviction here. The next one after that, you get Leech of Primordial. In the meantime, you're going to path here. Yeah, yep. Path up here. And then get to here. Yeah, this if you need chance to ignite, etc. Yeah. Eventually you want to get to here as well because of the damage. Pick up life nodes pick up reservation nodes if you are running out of you can't reserve all your stuff. And yeah, when you get your golems, golem buffs. If you are going for heralds, get the herald buffs. But I think I'm in favor of so let's just move past that. So this is an X. Wave of Conviction plus golems should be enough to push you to maps. I don't really think you need a lot of elaboration. So you just, let's see, Wave of Conviction. And then Elemental Proliv goes to Ignite Proliferation. I'm not gonna show the levels because I'm too lazy. You don't have to care about DPS, it's just a number, who gives a shit. So yeah, you have chance to ignite 25% here, and then 30% here, and then 20% here. If you need more chance to ignite, you maybe drop the Ignite Proliv and just put Elemental Proliv. So yeah, up to you. You probably get a chance to ignite elsewhere, so don't worry too much about it. So if you're going heralds, you get this, and then you get this. If you don't want, if you are not getting heralds, which is also possible, going Mastermind of Discord here for more damage because you have more exposure, and then up to here. So Heart of Destruction is for Convergence is good damage, but what is Convergence again? I can't exactly recall. Conversion is 30% more damage, elemental damage. You could go here. I mean, you could also go here. Really depends. You could also go here if you want more survivability. I think the last one is not as important. You can 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's enough. I don't think you need this. It's good damage, yes, but this is good mana regen, and then also. Actually, let me think. So I said. Give a Conviction on Fire. Yeah, this is 20%. Let's see if I add Ash. Oh, god damn it. Purity. Let's put this as 1 just one. I'm too lazy to figure out all the it's you are having it there anyway, so why bother thinking about the levels and stuff. You need this for strength. Oh yeah, you need this as well. You probably get this like after you do Brutus, you probably get this just for resistances. Let's see. 20%. 20% as well. You can go this or this, really depends, up to you. I think I'm ambivalent between the two. Okay. If you go heralds, definitely you want to get this. I think we want purity elements as well, just for the. Yeah, you should have enough mana. If you need to, you go here and then you get this one. Yep. You always get this because damage is nice. But you can get it here as well because you might drop the. Okay. Eventually, at some point, you want to double curse, so you'll path to here. But in the meantime, single curse will be. It's not elemental. Flammability. Flame Surge. Arcanist Bren. As usual, I'm gonna put this level 1 because I'm too lazy to compute everything for you optimally. You can figure this out yourself. So yeah, the golems you have, because you have a baseline of 1 golem, and then with the with this it's 2 golems, and then with the this is 4 golems, right? So the 4 golems you want stone golem. Chaos Golem. Can't remember what the other. Oh, a Flame Golem. Oh god, my work's already starting. Flame Golem, and then what's the last one? I think the cast. God damn it, I completely forgot which one it is. I need something to jog my memory. No, Ice Golem, Lightning Golem, I think. Yeah, Lightning Golem. Well, cast rate and then mana regen. So these are the 4 golems you'll be running. Those will be your golem buffs. So all the links should be pretty accessible. Yeah, you drop this two eventually. That's only when you're leveling. Okay, so how do you then skill damage and clear? Obliteration ones, you run 2 of them. This gives you explode, skills with Wave of Conviction because it's a fizz-based spell. You get 40% more damage effectively, or more ignite because you get as extra chaos and all your damage sources ignite. So, just saying. And then 40% chance to explode doing 20 quarters, so 25% on maximum life is really good clear. The Stone Golem is going to give you very good AoE as well. So yeah. Then what else are you going to do? You're going to do if you are lucky to get a Dragon Fang is cheap, sure. So replica Dragon's Fang, if you can get Wave of Conviction gems. If you can get Wave of Conviction, insane amount of damage. That's if you can get it. I'm not sure how expensive it will be. Just saying. Pyro. My goodness. Pyroclast. Leather belt. Mandatory for survivability. With this and this, you should. Because you should shock, right? Because Wave of Conviction shocked. You should get 25 plus 40, but 65%, let's say 66% of your incoming damage, physical damage is gonna get turned to elemental. Your golems are immune to elemental, right? So physical, they don't die because of physical anymore. And then yeah, you basically solve his EHP that way. Anyway, I'm pretty sure you would understand. This is pretty clear. If you go and get this instead of Heralds, you can use Eye of Malice. Right, that's if you get double curse. So once you have double curse, we run Elemental Weakness and Flammability together, and then you have you rerun here, right? And then you do Exposure. You drop enemies' resistances below 0, maybe like minus 30 or 40, and then this brings up to minus 50 or something. Yeah, you can do that too, but really depends on if you're going for this. So here and here are great, 20% more each essentially. You could go here as well for 30% more on bosses, and then the AoE here is great too for your explosions and your clear. Yeah, so these are just alternatives. If you want more survivability, you can go here, you can go here, right? So those are just options. Just explaining you. Eventually, you're gonna solve for tankiness as well. This has somewhat been solved. When you have mercenary with the other comms binding, I believe, what's it called? Comms binding heavy belt. So mercenary with comms binding heavy belt will mean 90-something% of your LE damage, physical damage taken is LE. Chaos res is solved by your chaos golems. You'll be close to cap with gear and all that. You can boost golem buffs even more with body armor and boots. So boots are rare, body armor is rare. Yeah, actually the rest can be rares. These have to be uniques, I think. You can run You can use what's it called, Zolf's blood on the mercenary for Ash, I guess. Yeah, sorry, it's Zolf's heart. So you can get Zolf's heart for mercenary to cover enemies in Ash, so you don't actually have to run. What's that thing called again? Ash. God damn it. What's that ring called again? Polaric Devastation. Yeah, instead of going Polaric Devastation, you can just get that Zolf's heart and then give to your mercenary. Mercenary uptime is important, but yeah, doesn't really matter. Late game on this, you can just keep going with Conviction, I believe. Of course, you have to improve your wands or weapons. You get a wand with more levels, and then dot multi and stuff. And then you solve Explode by another way. Maybe you get Sinnoh's Gloves or something. But late game, you have two options. If you want to keep playing Elementalist, you can run an Elementalist caster. So Penance Dissipation looks really good because it's a Fizz spell. A lot of things that synergize here with Fizz. You can go Necromancer and just go Summoner. Get the Forbidden Flesh and Flame Golem Jewels. So lots of options on the table. There are some interesting combos as well. You can go Asena's Helm with Bow and do cost consumption with a Necro with Necro Flesh Flame Jewels. You can get what's the chest armor again? Queen's Hunger on Necro, and then get all the what's it called again? Offering buffs. You just get long enough duration, they overlap, and then you don't even need Necro. Offering skills triggered this way also affect you because you kind of just get duration, right? And then Bone Offering, Flesh Offering, Spirit Offering is going to make you insanely tanky because of the block. And then you, just saying, these are just alternatives. You can go like Aegis Aurora as well, and then Armor if you want. Or you can do like Shaper Shield. Shaper Shield with like the percentage ES or the percentage life on block, that kind of thing. Yeah, so many alternatives. The reason why I'm gonna start Elementalist is mainly for that reason. There's so many things you could be doing. If you're doing Berserker, you're doing slams or strikes. Melee skill, you kind of gated between certain things, So I'm not as many like branching paths you have, but this one you have loads of branching paths. You can do. Wait, there's an update already. I don't know, I'll do that later. Anyway, you're not looking at the numbers yet. I tell you, this doesn't fucking matter. just watch this. I'm not gonna even give you the POV. You can read through this and then figure things out yourself. Just giving you a rough idea of why I'm going this path. So Wave and Conviction will cause Ignites. Ignites will cause Prolific Ignites. Prolific Ignites will cause Explosions. And then Explosions will cause Prolific Ignites. So pretty much as long as you make density high enough, you will clear the whole fucking screen. And then your survivability is solved by max res, so you can like eventually get to some point where you path down here, get the max res nodes here with the unwavering, so you path through here, get the life nodes as well, and then you get these ones as well. So these are like really strong max res nodes. So that sort of thing, yeah. So since you're moving shifting a lot of the damage away from physical to elemental, the last remaining physical you have is just usually small enough, and then whatever armor you have is enough to mitigate it. So it makes sense, right? You guys get the gist of it. There's not rocket science. Pretty fucking easy. Just saying. Yeah. If you want to go into suppression, you probably can. There's some suppression nodes here. Then you get suppression because your chest armor is rare, helmet is rare, gloves is rare, boots is rare. Get suppression on all the pieces. Get suppression here. You also get suppression. So you have suppression with Fizz Convert. You have max res. You can just like avoid max res. Maybe you can get like unwavering stun keystone right down here, and then you get max res just like that. And then maybe anoint this one. I don't know. It's expensive as fuck though. Yeah. So there are ways to like build around that. Just throwing out some ideas here. for endgame tankiness. Eventually, at the very late game, not very late game, maybe about week 1, if you don't want to continue Wave of Conviction, you can go into more mischief. So more builds are like super meta. You just scale golem health. Unfortunately, because of that, your golem buffs are not going to be as useful, so a bit iffy. But you know, you can do this, and then you get specters as well. So you have the marionette specters, and then you get this. You want to go AG, unfortunately, because AG will just die. Yeah, really solid tankiness you can solve for. Get Svarling, get max block, because a lot of block nodes are here as well. Get block nodes here, etc. You can cap block with Queen's Heart Hunger if you need to, and then yeah. So choose between block and suppression. I think that's the way I would describe it. If you don't want Spalin, just go suppression. I think that will be an alternative as well. That's pretty much it. Hope you guys enjoy yourself. Probably gonna play this. I 100% gonna play this. I think I'm not gonna play Sabo. I think Sabo has too many holes I don't like. There's too many. It's too restrictive on what you can play. So if that whatever you want to play doesn't work out, mainly because the economy is not great for you, you have no control over that. You don't really have much alternatives. Whereas Elementalist is like, oh, economy is bad for me. Okay, I do something else. You know, like who gives a shit? Yeah. All right. Very brief. Hope you guys are okay with this. Anyone who's decently competent in the game should be able to figure out what I'm trying to talk about. All those who are not competent, you can kind of close the video. This video is not meant for you. See you guys. Bye.